The Warriors will try to sign LeBron James again. But before we start the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel to keep up with the latest Warriors news. For months, the NBA has been filled with speculation about what LeBron James will do once the season comes to an end. At 41 years old, he is expected to enter free agency, and even while continuing to perform at an elite level, his future feels increasingly uncertain. Remaining with the Lakers is still possible, but so is the idea of pursuing a new challenge or reshaping the final stage of his career. What makes this moment unique is that very few players at this age still have the ability to influence the direction of an entire offseason simply by becoming available. The discussion intensified after a recent ESPN report by Baxter Holmes highlighted behind-the-scenes tension involving Lakers president Jeannie Buss. The article suggested a growing distance between the organization and its star player. While nothing has changed immediately on the court, perception plays a major role in the NBA. Once the narrative shifts toward uncertainty or fatigue in a relationship, it becomes difficult to ignore. This situation feels less like a sudden conflict and more like a natural crossroads between a franchise and a generational player whose priorities may no longer fully align with the team's long-term vision. Among Lakers fans, opinions are split. Some believe LeBron remains essential to keeping the team competitive and relevant, while others think the franchise should start preparing for life after him. This divide reflects a deeper dilemma. LeBron guarantees attention and credibility, but his presence also delays a true rebuild. When reports of internal friction appear, they intensify an already emotional debate about direction and identity. If LeBron does reach free agency, interest from contenders would be inevitable. One of the most intriguing possibilities comes from insider Jake Fisher, who reported that the Golden State Warriors could explore the idea of pairing LeBron James with Stephen Curry once free agency opens on June 30th. This does not mean negotiations are underway, but it signals that Golden State plans to be aggressive in shaping its offseason. From a basketball perspective, the logic is clear. The Warriors are still built around Curry, whose championship window is narrowing. Recent seasons suggest the organization is unwilling to settle for minor adjustments. A move for LeBron would represent urgency rather than patience. It would also go beyond strategy and enter the realm of symbolism, an attempt to extend one of the most successful eras in modern basketball by combining two of its defining stars. Fisher also mentioned that Golden State is monitoring the situation surrounding Giannis Antetokounmpo should he become available via trade. This shows that the Warriors are not focused on a single option but are evaluating multiple paths to dramatically raise their ceiling. These ideas may not coexist financially or structurally, but they reveal a front office determined to avoid wasting what remains of Curry's prime years. The Warriors' current context makes the LeBron rumor more believable. Earlier this season, the team made a bold move by trading for Jimmy Butler in hopes of boosting its competitiveness. That plan collapsed when Butler suffered a serious ACL injury, ending his season prematurely. When a team commits to winning now and then loses a key veteran, it often responds by searching for another major swing. In that sense, exploring LeBron feels less like fantasy and more like a logical reaction. For the Lakers, these rumors add pressure to an already delicate situation. Reports of internal strain combined with the appearance of elite suitors force the franchise to confront difficult questions. Will they present a convincing plan to keep LeBron? Or will they begin preparing for transition? Even without a final decision, uncertainty alone reshapes how the team is viewed internally and externally. At this stage, facts must be separated from projections. What exists is the convergence of three elements: a superstar approaching free agency, media narratives hinting at tension, and an insider suggesting that a powerful team is ready to explore the opportunity. None of this confirms a departure. Still, it ensures that LeBron's future will remain one of the dominant storylines of the offseason, not because a move is inevitable, but because the conditions for one have finally become realistic.